the whip, the hammer, and the cross. Three of the most well-known instruments of torture, of violence, of injury and pain known to mankind. Three weapons. The torturous weapon that was used for the whip was traditionally called a cat of nine tails. But not only was it just the strokes that came down that brought great pain and cutting of the flesh, but the Roman soldier who in his skill would swing this whip in a way that it would wrap around the flesh of the victim. And so not only would he strike down, but then he would jerk back and the strands that had wrapped around would cut from the inside. Used that day. The second weapon of crucifixion was the hammer. Acts chapter 2 verse 23 says this man, Jesus, was handed over to you by God's set purposes and foreknowledge, and you, with the help of evil men, put him to death, nailing him to the cross. Now, just like the key word concerning the whip was the word pain, the key word concerning the hammer is the word judgment. The hammer was used on the cross that day to declare that Jesus Christ is guilty of the sins of all mankind, and the judgment was swift. And this cedar cross is rustic, it's heavy, it weighs quite a bit, as you can see, and it represents for us the cross that Jesus was crucified on. The whip caused pain. The hammer brought judgment, and the cross brought separation, redemption. But what brings out the worst of man can also bring out the best of God. You see, the book of Isaiah tells us in Isaiah chapter 53 that surely he bore our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we esteemed him stricken by God, smitten by him and afflicted, but he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities, and the punishment that brought us peace was upon him. And Isaiah says, by his wounds, by the weapon of the whip that brought pain into his life, Isaiah the prophet says, by his stripes we are. Oh, think about it, my friend. With every blow that came on the back of Jesus, there went cancer. Oh, hallelujah. And there went diabetes. And there went every other malady. And there went heart disease. And there went migraine headaches. And there went blood pressure diseases. And there went every sickness, every disease ever known to mankind. Because what's in the hand of man brings pain, but what's in the hand of God brings healing.